Serve is a company developing an AI-powered robotics mobility platform that focuses on last-mile delivery in cities, reducing unnecessary car traffic and lowering transportation costs. The company's first product is a low-emissions robot for food delivery in public spaces. Serve has completed over 10,000 commercial deliveries for Postmates and established a partnership with Uber to deploy up to 2,000 of its robots across the United States. They plan to expand their fleet by building and deploying hundreds of new robots in the coming years after raising additional financing. Now, in the next few minutes, you'll receive a delivery discussing the excitement driven by the tech of this company, while also learning about challenges during its early stages of business development. Serve seeks to address some of the challenges of last-mile delivery, where despite technological advancements and growing adoption of online commerce, there are issues like driver errors and fraud which increase average delivery cost. For example, DoorDash reported revenue growth but increased net losses in 2022. Next-day parcel delivery also faces issues with last-mile costs, as evidenced by Amazon's program to reduce costs by offering customers $10 to pick up items from nearby stores in May 2023. In addition, labor shortages, wage inflation, regulatory pressures, and maximum limits on delivery platform charges contribute to high last-mile delivery costs. These factors act as tailwinds for automation adoption, particularly robotic last-mile delivery. As labor costs rise over time but hardware and technology costs decrease, the cost of building and operating robots is expected to decline due to falling prices in components like cameras, GPU processors, electric motors, batteries, and advanced sensors like LiDAR. Improvements in mobile network speed and coverage will also lead to lower robotic delivery costs. The suitability of different automated technologies, delivery robots, aerial drones, and autonomous vehicles, AVs, for various types of deliveries is based on factors like distance, cargo size, sensitivity, and timing requirements. While AVs are still years away from scaled operation, delivery robots and aerial drones have been commercially operating and are expected to scale rapidly. The combination of these technologies is predicted to create the most efficient automated last-mile delivery network, with delivery robots enabling drones and AVs to access items in populated areas more efficiently, while also helping accelerate the adoption of AVs within existing urban infrastructures. On the topic of sidewalk delivery robots, Serve explains they start each day at a central hub where they are prepared for dispatch by being cleaned and maintained. While most robots operate autonomously, some may require transportation to their operating area. Robots navigate over 80% of their environment autonomously, with remote human operators providing assistance as needed. Throughout the day, robots receive delivery orders from partnered merchants and delivery platforms. They travel to the pickup location, notify merchant staff, have packages loaded onto them, and then deliver the package to its drop-off destination. At night, robots return to the central hub for recharging, maintenance, and upgrades. The useful life of a robot is measured in years based on the lifespan of individual components weighted by their cost. Robots can carry up to 50 pounds and move at a maximum speed of 7 miles per hour, making them best suited for short-distance deliveries. They are also equipped with security features to prevent unauthorized access to cargo and associated data. The company believes the impact of robotic delivery could lead to several long-term benefits, including reduced greenhouse gas emissions, lower delivery costs, increased on-demand adoption, easier reverse logistics, more local commerce, more local jobs, higher delivery quality, safer roads, and friendlier cities. Automation in last-mile delivery can potentially reduce emissions from large vehicles used for package transportation, make home delivery services more affordable, increase the adoption of reverse logistics applications, promote local businesses, create new job opportunities, improve delivery quality by reducing errors, enhance road safety for pedestrians and cyclists, and free up urban space currently dedicated to cars. As for the brains of robots, Serve utilizes AI to navigate city sidewalks safely and efficiently. Their AI models are used for various tasks such as identifying sidewalk surfaces, intersections, traffic signals, obstacles, pedestrians, and vehicles, while projecting the trajectory of other dynamic agents. They continue to develop more capable AI models to improve robot performance and differentiate themselves from competitors. In January 2022, Serve announced the deployment of a new generation of delivery robots capable of operating at Level 4 autonomy, allowing them to drive without human supervision for certain periods in their intended operating environment. This feature enables lower costs compared to remotely operated robots used by competitors, as one remote operator can monitor multiple deliveries simultaneously. The company aims to increase its robots' autonomous capabilities over time using improved AI models and more training data. Having achieved Level 4 autonomy, Serve reports their robots ensure safety through advanced onboard safety systems, utilizing various sensors and AI capabilities. These features significantly reduce the risk of collisions even when the robots are unsupervised. Serve believes that over-reliance on humans for safety is insufficient due to human error and potential issues with data networks. Their robots have multiple layers of redundant systems for critical navigation functions, such as automatic emergency braking, vehicle collision avoidance, and fail-safe mechanical braking, ensuring safe operations without depending on humans or prone-to-failure data networks. Serve's robot design is based on proprietary insights about last-mile delivery, with key systems that include a four-wheel drive system, custom power distribution, redundant LTE modems and antennas for connectivity, advanced sensing and computing capabilities, secured cargo storage, and a user-friendly touchscreen display with functional lights for effective communication. Their unique drivetrain design allows the robots to navigate challenging city sidewalks while maintaining full traction on all four wheels. Serve's robotics platform is still in its early development stage, but has reached a point where they have a top speed of 7 miles per hour, can travel up to 23 miles on a single charge for 10 hours, and are capable of operating in light rain and temperatures between 32 to 104 degrees Fahrenheit with over 80% autonomy. Each robot can carry up to 13 gallons of cargo, equivalent to 2 large shopping bags or 4 large pizzas. Operations are limited to warm and dry climates, excluding extreme conditions like strong storms or unusually high or low temperatures. Further development is needed for the robots to operate in ice and snow conditions. The company aims to launch a new generation of robots which will have improved specs such as increased battery life, faster drivetrain, and expanded temperature and rain tolerance range, but additional financing is required. The company's development process began with extensive market research in 2017, utilizing proprietary historical Postmates delivery data to define desirable robot specifications and deployment models. This led to prototype robots deployed in San Francisco and Los Angeles for real-life testing. The company now prototypes each new generation of hardware and software, followed by iterative rounds of testing before deploying a small-scale test fleet. Performance metrics are collected and analyzed to make the final decision on rolling out new updates across the entire fleet. Regulatory requirements, such as permitting frameworks in certain locations, also inform their design process. They obtain necessary certifications for each new generation of hardware, including UN 38.3 certification for sidewalk robots in the United States, while preparing for future certification needs. Serve's robots utilize widely available components for manufacturing, while some complex components are obtained from single or limited sources. To mitigate supply risks, they search for alternative options and form strategic partnerships. Manufacturing and assembly of robots take place through third-party contract manufacturers, allowing them to leverage existing scale for cost-effectiveness. They plan to use such partners to build future robots and aim to deploy 2,000 robots by the end of 2025. On the way to more widespread commercialization, the company notes how delivery robots can face resistance before becoming widely accepted. To make them more acceptable by the public, Serve has invested effort into creating robots with specific objectives. Be familiar with designs inspired by everyday objects. Be fresh with unexpected and positive first impressions. Be deferential, yielding to people during conflicts. And be considerate, designing for all users of public spaces. Their design team has developed a unique robot design based on these principles. Serve has been positioning themselves to partner with major food delivery platforms, restaurants, retailers, and convenience brands. Their business strategy focuses on providing complete end-to-end delivery solutions while charging a fee per delivery or per hour depending on the partnership type. They also generate revenue through branding opportunities on their robots, similar to advertising on buses or billboards. Serve anticipates future revenue opportunities from licensing their technology for other applications and providing new data sources for mapping providers and identifying infrastructure issues for cities. These additional revenue streams improve the economics of delivery robots compared to existing solutions. Some partnered companies that have entered into shared or exclusive models include Uber, 7-Eleven, Walmart, and Delivery Hero, with strategic investments from Uber and Delivery Hero. Serve has completed thousands of successful deliveries for these partners, particularly with Uber Eats in Los Angeles. They are also in talks with other restaurant brands and logistics companies to expand their services and presence beyond North America. Serve has a fleet of robots, providing robotic delivery to more than 300 restaurants on the Uber Eats platform in various neighborhoods in Los Angeles. The company has completed tens of thousands of deliveries and experienced 25% monthly growth since early 2022. Serve's robots have a high delivery reliability rate at 99.94%, surpassing human couriers' 99.5% average. This success led to the conclusion of their Uber partnership pilot phase and an agreement to deploy up to 2,000 robots across the United States by 2025, contingent on securing sufficient capital. The company's growth strategy involves expanding their delivery operations tenfold over the next 2 years and establishing themselves as a global leader in automated last-mile delivery. This expansion will be supported by continued investment in hardware, software, and AI improvements for increased efficiency. They plan to operate in at least 2 new markets after securing additional capital, leveraging existing partnerships to access demand. Serve also aims to maintain partnership discussions with food and grocery brands, delivery platforms, and restaurant ordering systems. While they currently have no plans to expand beyond the US and Canada, they occasionally evaluate opportunities for expansion into different geographies through partnership discussions. In terms of relationships and collaborations with market leaders in robotics and delivery, there are companies like NVIDIA, Delivery Hero SE, Uber Technologies, and 7-Eleven. These partnerships have helped the company improve its product, accelerate growth, explore new opportunities, and access additional capital. Some of these companies are early investors in Serve, while others like Uber have enabled rapid expansion by providing access to large numbers of customers. The company anticipates the economics of robotic delivery will focus on 2 main components: labor costs related to fleet management, and robot costs such as software licenses, data fees, and robot lease payments. Increased autonomy and robot utilization are key factors in reducing delivery costs, while additional cost drivers include hardware amortization period, upfront capital costs, and hourly wages for field and remote operations. Designing a more durable robot with long-lasting components can help reduce the cost of delivery over time. Achieving operational profitability requires scaling the fleet, allowing labor to be used more efficiently, and reducing the unit cost of hardware through increased production volume. These factors will become even more important as competition in the sidewalk robotic delivery industry has already grown rapidly, with direct competitors like KiwiBot, Starship Technologies, Coco, and Cartkin. Though these companies focus on smaller markets such as college campuses or lack direct marketplace integration. In this regard, Serve states they stand out by integrating with major third-party delivery platforms like Uber Eats, allowing for quicker expansion into new markets without the need to sign every merchant or acquire every customer. This integration also leads to increased robot utilization and reduced cost per delivery. On the other hand, Coco lacks advanced autonomy and requires a human remote operator, limiting its scalability and safety compared to Serve. Though overall delivery robots face less regulatory constraints compared to, say, autonomous road vehicles, a topic covered in depth when previously looking at companies like Luminar Technologies and Pony AI. This is because delivery robots are legally permitted to operate on sidewalks in the U.S., with over 20 states and numerous cities allowing their use. Positive regulatory momentum for such robots may be due to factors like their inherently lower kinetic energy, making them safer than cars, their potential to help reduce carbon emissions and congestion, and their ability to cut delivery costs for local merchants. Now, while Serve and the delivery robot industry demonstrate progress and show potential for continued future progress and growth, it is necessary to point out the profitability and large-scale commercialization are still a ways off, since this can still be classified as an early-stage company that has yet to achieve profitability. Due to significant competition, unexpected expenses, and other factors, there's certainly still risk ahead. The company has past losses and anticipates continuing to incur them in the foreseeable future. They also acknowledge potential difficulties expanding their customer base or generating enough revenue for consistent profitability. The inability to become profitable might harm the business and hinder its growth prospects, possibly affecting its ability to raise capital or continue operations. On a related note, the company's revenues and profits are subject to fluctuations, making it difficult to accurately forecast their operating results in the future. Factors contributing to these fluctuations include changes in companies' interests in their robotic delivery and branding services, economic conditions, marketing efforts, headcount, and other operating costs, as well as industry and regulatory factors. On top of that, a significant portion of its revenue comes from one customer, Uber. In 2023 and 2022, sales to Uber made up 71% and 50% of their total revenue, respectively. This concentration poses risks if Uber were to breach, cancel, or change the agreement, as it could greatly impact their revenue, cash on hand, and profitability. Then, more generally, also be aware of the risk associated with supply chain issues, particularly regarding the availability and quality of essential electrical components like semiconductors. These components are obtained from single or limited sources, making competition with other market participants possible. Delays in deliveries, extended lead times, shortages, and macroeconomic events can negatively impact their production and maintenance timelines, leading to increased costs and potentially wider supply chain disruptions. The ongoing semiconductor shortage poses a significant challenge for the company, requiring close monitoring of availability and potential inefficiencies. Investing in supply chain resiliency and making non-cancelable purchase commitments may be necessary, introducing inventory risk if forecasts are incorrect. Then, it's also important to consider the useful lifespan of their systems, products, technologies, and services, which may be shorter than anticipated due to various factors like product design, component durability, and technological advancements. This potential shortcoming could cause delays in expanding their business and affect their overall financial performance. Additionally, as they improve their engineering expertise, existing inventory might become obsolete, leading to further challenges. With respect to revenue plans, they rely on partnerships with delivery platforms, brand sponsors, and direct sales to merchants. The main source of projected revenue is maximizing the utilization of robots for deliveries. However, this may be hindered by various factors such as insufficient merchant participation or lack of product acceptance. They have successfully increased robot utilization in their partnership with Uber, but haven't achieved the same levels with other partners. Financial projections also include revenues from brand sponsors for OOH branding on their robots, an unproven model that has contributed to 22% and 50% of their revenues in specific years. If they fail to realize these sales, their business model and strategy could be at risk. That's why the company still needs to raise more capital for developing their technology and expanding their commercial delivery operations. Failure to secure additional debt or equity financing could hinder product development and limit their business growth. Accepting unfavorable terms from new financings might dilute existing investors' stakes and negatively impact financial results, potentially restricting future actions that would benefit stockholders. So while technological progress has advanced, the business side of things lags behind in many respects. For more on Serve Robotics and other companies, Follow Ascencore. Thanks for watching and have a nice day. See you again very soon.